Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Well, we're watching temperatures that are very warm and toasty outside, 85 degrees the air temperature. Dew point finally at 71. We've cracked that 70-degree mark, and there's a little bit more humidity in the atmosphere. And it feels a little sticky, a little more summer-like, but still not too terribly bad. West-southwest wind now, responsible for that spike in humidity. This morning we started off with dew points in the 60s. Across the region, generally speaking, we have temperatures in the upper 80s in inland areas and mid-80s as you get closer to the coast. 84 Inglewood, 85 in Venice, 82 degrees Longboat Key, 87 in Bradenton Parish and Lakewood Ranch. And then you get into the upper 80s with 87 degrees in Wauchula, 88 in Mayaca, Arcadia, Northport, Punta Gorda. Probably get pretty close to the 90-degree mark in these inland areas, but showers and thunderstorms will cool them off first. Right now, not a lot of activity across our radar screens from the state of Florida, except in the very southern tip, where there is a little bit more moisture. And there, we're already starting to see a few scattered showers build as there a little bit of a sea breeze begins to develop. We will have our own sea breeze develop, move east to the interstate, and we will see showers and thunderstorms begin to build. They will get fairly strong in some locations as they drift slowly toward the east away from our coastline. So I don't expect to see a lot of evening showers right along the coast, but maybe as the sea breeze collapses and winds start shifting around more to an easterly direction, we might see a few of the showers work their way back toward the coastline around midnight or something like that. Otherwise, we have just some fair weather cloudiness across the region. Along the coast, we still have showers. We still have some cloud cover. Not a lot of wind. This is all what's left over from Bonnie, now kind of falling apart. It was a tropical storm for a brief period of time, then became a tropical depression. And now it's a post-tropical system. With 30-mile-an-hour winds, it is basically just meandering along the coastline, helping to feed in moisture in the circulation around it and produce the cloud cover that we see. It will continue on a track that will very slowly take it off to the north and to the east as it is approached by a frontal boundary located back to the west. That front will kind of push it out into the Atlantic, and that's the last we'll see of that storm. Probably won't happen for another about 48 hours or so. For us, it's all about this high-pressure ridge that continues to provide us with the nice westerly flow that we're seeing currently and the potential for some stronger storms in inland areas a little bit later on today. Some of these storms could have some gusty winds. They could produce some frequent lightning and some pretty good downpours of rain. But like I say, they will be well inland, and the heaviest of the storms will probably be located in Highlands County. So mostly inland storms for us today. Warm afternoon. High UV index if you're going to be near the Gulf waters because a lot of the cloud cover will have been pushed inland. And then mostly dry near the coast. Future rainfall forecast shows those showers pretty big at times in inland areas, and then some of them maybe creating some outflow or having an easterly component a little later on in the evening that might push them back toward the coast late tonight. And then tomorrow, we'll probably do it all over again. Very similar kind of situation in the forecast. Northwest wind at about 10 knots for you today. We'll look for a light chop on bay and inland waters with 2-foot seas. And the forecast calls for about a 20% chance of showers near the coast over the next several days with a much better chance in inland areas. Tom?